mission was to do a work and have a witness. I saw God at work in the lives of the people, even in the midst of this catastrophe that's happened to them. They are still full of hope and still see a future with promise.
I think we sometimes put God in a box, and we only think of the things that are happening here in our small circle, in our city, our state, our country, and you forget that there are these other people that don't live like we do. The sights were breathtaking, the people were amazing, and it renews your spirit, and that God loves all of us, and we are all God's children.
God is everywhere in Haiti. There's an example of this one young lady who I had the pleasure of praying with. She came in on this medical mission as a patient who was with one baby, 1 month old, and the baby was obviously sick. And she, a 24-year-old young lady, told me that she had lost 3 previous babies. And it turns out that not only are they getting sick, these babies are dying in very young ages. She did not know why they were dying. It seemed to be infection. She thinks it's been fever, but we've been able to, I personally have been able to speak with her on a personal level, provide her with some of the CCK's crisis care kits, prayed with her, and gave her medication with which she was instructed how to use and how to prepare food and items like that. She didn't have many family support, so chances are this baby, had she not come to this medical mission, probably would have been another statistic.
As we were preparing to leave Pernier-du, our work site, for the Working Witness trip, we were loading up the trucks, and after we'd gotten in, I saw a young woman walking with a 5-gallon bucket balanced on her head. And I asked Elise, a beautiful Haitian soul who hosted us, sustained us with wonderful food and her wonderful spirit all week long, I asked her what she was carrying. And Elise said, water. And I asked, I'm automatically followed up with, well, how far? And Elise said, 2, 3, 4 miles. And it just blew me away that this young woman, aside from the fact that she was balancing 5 gallons of water on the top of her head while she walked on a dirt and rock road, but it blew me away that she walked almost 5 miles to get 5 gallons of drinkable water while we have such easy access to it here. We shower and flush our toilet, wash our cars, and water our lawns with gallons upon gallons of clean, drinkable water every day, while this woman, that day, the day before, and the day after, had walked miles to get 5 gallons of. Her and everyone in that village. And not only was I challenged to begin to think, to be more intentional in the ways that I use water, clean, drinkable water here, but I was also challenged to find ways that we as a church, that we as Christians can make access, can make access to this most valuable resource on the planet more easy for them to have.
I see God's hand at work, even in the disparity in Haiti. I see Him connecting the hearts of the people who do have the resources to the people who don't have much resources in receiving. So hearts are being opened on both sides.
That if you ever get a chance to go, make the effort, because it's worth seeing. The people there will make you their brothers and sisters.
God was at work everywhere. They're going to need our help for a long time, and I hope our church continues to provide help to them. I'm ready to go back.